Abel.
Welcome back. Our 125 main is winding down. Sorby in second, Walker in third, Gosler in fourth, and then Travis Preston coming hard.
Now, he caught these guys pretty quick. I'm wondering what's going to happen when he gets up to them. You know, you can catch riders quickly, but getting around them all, especially this caliber, they're all capable of running pretty much the same speed as Preston. That's gonna slow his progress a little bit. There's no way they're gonna gain anything on Stewart. This is the race for second right here.
Look at this. As they go in, four wide, Walker is now in second. Sorby has dropped back to third, and here comes Preston. He picks off his teammate, and here comes Preston and Sorby as they go into the corner. What will happen? The two Kawasaki's trying to hold off a hard-charging Travis Preston, folks. Let's hope we don't see what took place last week, but what a shot as they come across the finish line.
Well, Preston got together with Walker and Phoenix. Didn't really mean anything by it, and I was talking with Mitch Payton. Here's another replay of Preston getting right between everybody. Jumps to the inside of his teammate, and then on the way out he had a little bit faster rhythm, was almost able to pick up another spot. So,
and while we were watching that replay, he picked up Sorby, no harm done there, just slid right past him. So now he'll go to work on Matt Walker. Travis Preston, who is as far back as 8th, now sits in 3rd. And look at this run.
That's the faster line. That outside timing puts you to the inside in this next corner, and Walker knew it. He looked over and saw him there. What a ride by Preston to come from mid-pack all the way up to second. Walker goes for the block pass.
Oh, my! Matt Walker just absolutely pinned Travis Preston. He had nowhere to go. Closed his line down, and David, what I can see is one of the most dangerous positions to do it.
Well, he was just trying to hold his position. I don't know that he meant to do that or anything, but what I was bringing up a moment ago was, and here we are looking at it again. Preston, he looks over and knows he's coming in. He should have probably backed out of that a little bit more. He knows that now. It looked like Walker got sideways and tried to avoid that, but when he high-sided, it put him right into Preston's line. Almost takes down the finish line scaffolding, and you know what? I think Preston's had enough. He's getting lapped right now by the rider he's chasing for the series. Unbelievable. What a ride to come from mid-pack up to second, back to mid-pack.
And I ask you, what more does Travis Preston have to do? Is there's riders now down on the track in front of them, so this will cause all kinds of... So Stewart lapped Preston at a very opportune time when riders were down in the corner, and he had to slow up. Stewart just blasted right past him. Let's look at it one more time. Now this is a reverse angle on the pass.
Well, Walker was just trying to make sure that since he knew he wasn't going to be able to do the double, just go out wide and make sure that Preston wouldn't be able to do it either. I think what he meant to do there was, for the most part, clean, but it sure didn't look it.
Right now, James Stewart leads second place by more than 26 seconds. That means if James Stewart stopped at the track for 25 seconds and started back up again, he'd still have a second lead over second place. And if I'm Preston, I'm going to sit on the back of Stewart and just follow and let him lead me through.
And Stewart was only able to double right there. He messed up the whoops, decided, oh, I'll just double, pull a tear off. And Preston actually, it looked like he had him pass back. It looked over at him like, nah, just go. You have no idea what my night has been like so far. Just go ahead of me.
Well, the battle right now between Matt Walker, number 30, and Chris Gosler, 39, rages on.
Well, this thing with Walker, remember when he was in second place and Preston got together with him in Phoenix, and that ruined his race. So I don't think Walker really meant to do it, but I don't think he feels terrible about it. He's been there, done that.
I think Travis Preston already came in as mean as a snake and upset about last week. I'm going to wonder how that's going to feel after this race.
Yeah, he's got to do, it's all or nothing now, and I think anytime he sees green, he's going to run right over it. And I guess at this point, I couldn't blame him. You know, whether it was an accident or not, that's twice, and that's too many times.
And not really point a finger at Matt Walker. You know, it's racing. He's just trying to hold his line, but it just looked like a precarious situation for him to drift over right before that big double.
Well, he got sideways, and the bike high-sided and sent him that way, and he figured, okay, well, I messed up. Well, let's keep going over a little bit more so that Preston can't do this double, and that's too bad.
Well, Travis Preston, give him credit. I mean, the kid has been taken down more times than a tree in the Oregon forest, and he goes almost into that metal scaffolding, and he stays upright, rides his bike off the side, jumps right back in as James Stewart continues to give the fans here at Pacificville Park a show.
He's having a good time out there. Only goes for the double right there.
Well, the white flag is out. white flag is out, with 1 lap to go here at Pacific Bell Park, and has been all James Stewart. And he is starting to string together a group of victories that's going to make him tough to catch, not only for the title, but his confidence has got to be absolutely soaring. What a weird situation for him to know that he just lapped second place in the points, and for Preston to see this, it's got to be salt in the wounds. And your winner in the 125 main event, James Stewart, on board his Kawasaki, picking up his 3rd victory in a row. Walker and Gosler still battling for 2nd and 3rd. Who will be on the podium in what position? Looks like Walker's going to hang on to it, and I wonder what the mechanics think about it this week. Wow, I tell you what. They're standing right over here to the left of our picture. They saw that whole thing. The hands are going up, and they're all just going, what is going on? Meanwhile, another joyous stop, and it's the lucky helmet. I'm telling you, the folks at Fox put that thing under vault and key and make sure this kid does not travel without it. Well, it's working. The crowd loves him. This kid is doing everything right. I wondered about the dancing in Phoenix. I thought that might be a bit much, but, you know, the baseball players celebrate when they hit a home run. Football players celebrate when they make a touchdown. Oh, no, the helmet. And let's send it down to Cameron Steele, who's down on the track. He's with Travis Preston, who obviously is a little upset about what happened in the main event.
Well, guys, there's people still coming over the finish line. I caught up with Travis Preston last week. We talked to you about moves Eric Sorby made on you. I know the pro circuit team is not your favorite team right now. Tell me what happened between you and Walker.
You know, it's like the 125 class is like the 125 novice class. There's like 3 people that can ride. And I'm working my way up to the pack, and everybody knows I'm going faster than them. And, like, people are just giving me a hard time for some reason. Like, he came way over, and, you know, I don't know. You know, it's one thing if he's faster, but he's not. And everyone just keeps messing with me.
Well, we're sorry you had a weekend like this, Travis. The bullseye, the championship #1 plate. Do you feel it slipping away at all from you? Or you still feel like this is something you can attain?
I try not to think about it. I mean, I'm out there riding the best that I can. I mean, I rode a good race till that point, so what can I do?
Your riding's awesome. We'll see you next week in Anaheim, Travis.
Thanks.
When we return to Pacific Bell Park in San Francisco, California, we'll have official results from the 125 main, plus we'll talk with our winners. Stay with us.